Good morning, good afternoon, good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me? How are you doing? Susan, Tina, how are you doing? Y'all have to excuse me. I almost rescheduled, God knows better than us. I had scheduled a live, and I originally was going to go live at 11:30 my time. But I didn't know, and I was reminded that Heidi had a live, and I had completely forgot. So I changed my time. I literally changed my time, and as soon as I changed my time, I got a call from my mom. And my mom has a best friend who she's been friends with longer than I've been alive, and her best friend's grandson just passed, and I am honestly rocked, y'all. I am rocked. He's a couple of years older than my son. I remember the day he was born. Mm. So I turned on my stars. I lit a candle. But I would be lying if I told y'all right now I am devastated. Uh, sometimes when you tell people about loss and pain, and they think it's all you live in, and you don't. But then life reminds you every day, hey, Bubba, that it's not promised tomorrow. It's just not. It doesn't matter what race you are, what financial status you have, what gender. It doesn't matter how good or bad you are. There's no promise of tomorrow. Hmm. And as a mother, as a grandmother, I'll never not feel for any mother who has to bury their child. I don't care if they're 1 day or 100. I don't care. Just, it's not the way it's supposed to go. Even though it seems like the new normal, it's not. Oh, I'm praying for this world. I'm sending nothing but love and strength because a lot of people, even though yesterday was Christmas, a lot of people lost somebody. Mm, mm, mm. So I'm sorry, y'all. I literally, I knew if I changed my live again, I wasn't gonna go live at all. And it's so funny because yesterday, my kids never came by and saw me. They were so booked and busy. Because see, when you're young, you just take time for granted, and you think you got all this time. That's why even when young people lose their friends, they can't believe they ran out of time. They can't believe their time ended or it's over. So right now, I'm like, I gotta put myself in a good headspace because I'm going to see my grandbaby. They are the future. They are. Oh man, yeah, I can't. I cannot believe this. And even with us, even people my age, even with us, every day we wake up, I don't think about what we did. I think about we got another chance to do better, to make it better, to make it right. When these young people lose their life, they don't get a chance. And then we'll be sitting here in our 40s and our 50s still bumping our head on the same wall. Like we are destroying the youth. Me included. We destroying them. Every time I lose a youngin', I think that. I don't care if they 30, they 31, they're younger than me, they're youngin'. Get distracted. Kick rocks. Look. Hit the road, Jack. Hit the road, Bubba. I told y'all from the very beginning I don't play about younger people. I don't play. They the chance. And when I look at this generation right under me, I think about what my generation did. And then when I look at the generation under them, I see where they tried to start fighting and, having a stance to be a little bit different. But these generations are so lost, and it's not mattering their race. Oh my God, they're so lost. And even if y'all didn't care about nothing, y'all should care about them. Oh my God, some of y'all are sitting in front of the future, giving them the blueprint of hate. Giving them the blueprint to addiction. Let me see what y'all in here saying, because I sure don't want to be ignoring nobody, but I just... That's why I told y'all I don't like feeling like I'm on a clock. Because when I'm on all these clocks, it make me remember how we all on a clock. I don't like living to that clock. When Whispers, how you doing? Sweaty, how you doing? Yeah. Susu, how you doing? Bougie, how you doing? Happy first day of Kwanzaa. Happy last weekend of the year. Happy day after Christmas. Sometimes that's a relief just to get past all that. To get past the worry, and if you got small children, if you got enough, if you did enough, if they appreciated it enough. Happy getting past it if all you did was think about how you didn't have nobody and you weren't there and you were alone. Happy making it past that day. Happy making it past all the company in your house and all the dishes and the cleaning up and the wiping down and the disinfecting. Happy that day. Happy whatever day today is for you. Happy birthday if today is your birthday. I'm lost, I feel like all this week, as we bound up on the end of the year one, you have to evaluate the whole year. Well, I do. And so that's a thing of its own. You two playing with my money till next month, that was a thing of its own to go through. I was really looking forward to seeing my kids yesterday, and I didn't. That was a thing to do. I've had a couple of losses in this last month, and that's a thing to do. It's just been real life, but when I think of all that, I think of the blessings. I think that I just had another grandbaby, and she was born healthy. I'm blessed. I think that, like even today, I'm going to see my granddaughter and hang out with her, and that's a blessing because I love her. My grandson made one. That's a blessing. I am in my own place. That's a blessing. And I am being able to surround myself with the energy my soul needs, and that's That's a blessing. I have a new village of people and strength and love to help be there when you're feeling a little weak and you want to fall over and you need something to lean on or somebody to lean on. So I'm blessed. I still got my old Koopa Troopa Doopa to the day I don't have them no more, and that's a blessing. I am blessed. You know, I got a bad eye, but honey, I haven't had to put my sunglasses on in 3 weeks. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I made a whole ton of food yesterday for myself, but I'm blessed. I'm blessed that I had a stove, because for 8 months I ate out the microwave and out of fast food restaurants. I lived in a cooler for 8 months. And now I got a refrigerator and I'm cooking on my stove again. I'm blessed. And this year, it was days I thought I could just jump. It was days I thought giving up would be too easy. And I didn't, so I am blessed. I am blessed. And right when I was on the verge of losing my whole mind because I couldn't see the forest for the trees, I went on a trip. And it was one of the trips I wanted to go. You know, one of the things I've been putting off. Man, my buddies, everybody I know been to Vegas, but at one point I was scared of planes. At one point, you know what I mean, my kids was too young. You couldn't get babysitters. Got 3 kids. And then they were teenagers. You can't trust them alone. You know, I had a million reasons. And then I went and I got to not only breathe, but I got to realize that even in the dirt, there's diamonds. So you have to remember that even when you're down, there's something that is good going on for you. I don't care if it's your fur baby. I don't care if it's the fact that you could still get off. You better find what it is and grab that, because sometimes you ain't got nothing. There's nothing. It's empty. And so that's what I am like on. So last night I had to literally not, you know, because a part of me just wanted to lay down and just go to sleep. And I said no, because then you're not enjoying yourself. Then I'm in flight. I'm running from what I'm feeling. So what I did was I came in and I counted my blessings. And even in the fact that my kids were so booked and busy, I was glad that they were here and they had something they were to do. I just had to count my blessings. Because did it change my love for them? No. Did it mean they didn't love me? No. But I think it's because we all live in this world where we think time is all we got. And if I missed you this one, I got you next Christmas. I told y'all last night before I left you, hold somebody you love a little close, because tomorrow not promised. And who would have known what we wake up to? My flags are at half-mast today. Because in my life, when someone I love hurts, I hurt really bad too. And stop taking life for granted. And if you want to stay in pain, that's fine. You can stay in it for the remainder of your life. And it won't change when you're sitting there at the end of it, how you wish you could, you know, because here's the thing. People get to the end, and that's when they suddenly can see all the joy. You know how they say you don't miss your water till your well run dry. Because when you're sitting there in the chance of it being over, you are not sitting around thinking of the bad. You're thinking of the good. You're thinking of the things that you wish you could still touch one more time and that you'll never touch again. You're thinking of that. You ain't sitting around. Then if you sitting around at the end of your life thinking, oh, and remember how Peter couldn't stand me? And when Bookie Book said, Dookie Snoop, if you sitting around doing that, auntie, I'm so glad that you'll be out of that misery. Because you'll never find peace. another time, please. Let me see what y'all saying. Because right now, I don't even know. I'm just talking. It don't. Seize the moment. You better. You better. Yeah. That's why you gotta be kind. You have to be kind. Because you don't know what anybody's going through. And some people behind that smile is the burst pain. And you sitting around thinking because they smiling. Grace Case, how you doing? Cool gamer, cool gamer, cool gamer. Now y'all know I ain't one of guys. So y'all ain't never gonna hear me. Y'all ain't never gonna hear from me. Right now, I just I can't believe that's the information I got right before I got so it's got me. I'm just trying to swoop my brain back around into something else. Love you more, mama. Good morning, Heidi. Good morning. Yeah, Heidi, I had forgot you switched the Love After Lockup live to this morning. And at first I had set my live for 11:30 and you were going live at 11:15, so I just switched it down to before. And then of course I'd come to go on live and literally before I come on I get some of the worst news ever. And so I am literally just telling people, man, you better seize the moment. You better. You could be sitting around talking about what somebody else needs to be doing with their life, but remember while you doing that, that means that's less time you doing something for your life. That's less time you fixing your imperfections. That's less time you working on your flaws. That's less time, you know what I mean? You righting your wrongs. Oh, my mom's best friend of over 40 years, her grandson died this morning. And I remember when he was born, you know, I don't like losing the youth. I don't. And, you know, I'm always praying up for people, like, hoping they get out of whatever it is, whether it's depression, it's fucking real. Mental health is real. You know, addiction is real. Things are real out here in the world. And I don't know what his cause is. And here's what I can tell y'all. I don't really give a damn what his cause is of what he gone. He's gone. And he will be missed. And I think sometimes when we on here and we watching people do a fool about people's stuff, I think that's the part people forget. That y'all talking about somebody loves. Like I said with Muzz, I'll never forget those actions. And I don't care if it was Muzz or Jesus, whoever did it, I won't forget those actions. Because like I said, when my cousin died, and though my cousin was a celebrity, it doesn't matter. Because of people like that, our family couldn't even mourn the way we wanted to. Like, does anybody care about that? I don't think we think. Everybody out here just reacting. So like I said, so because I had changed my live, I literally heard this information and had to come push record. And I could have turned out and not push record. See, life is real. And I think sometimes that's what people need to know. It's real in the field. It's real out there. I'm sorry, every time I think of that, man. That is good sweating. Yeah, some people never let go of it. Most addicts have to live in their addiction through the people they love more than they had to live in it when they were in their addiction. Because those people will never let you forget. They never let you forget because they're still hurt by what happened in those moments. and they never let it go. And some people, when they were addicts during their addiction, even though when they get sober and they're fighting to, for their new life and everything, they forget that the cause and effects don't work that easy unless the people who were deeply involved go get some counseling themselves. Because they will not let that go. I know people who have been clean for years, and every time they get into it with somebody, the first thing people go back is to what they were. Not what they are, what they were. Because they can't come out of that. Because they think of all the, and I don't think a lot of times when people are addicted, they realize how many times people believed them. How many times people trusted them. How many times people cried for them, couldn't sleep for them, went through all this for them. And then they kept letting them down. They kept lying to them. They kept stealing from them. They kept, in the end, they taught their self to be cold to them. And it's hard for them to reverse that because they're too scared to be vulnerable again with that person. So it's a lot of things, and that doesn't excuse being mean to somebody. I don't. Like I said, I know people who've been clean, and one of the things they'll tell you is, I feel like people are going to always treat me like an addict. And they've been clean for years. They wouldn't go back if they, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be like, and then that's another thing is when you had an addiction, as soon as you do anything, everybody think you went back to that addiction. You done took an aspirin. They're like, oh my God, you're back on it. You drinking water. They're like, look at that vodka. You like, it's core water. What's hitting so close to Christmas? What are you apologizing for? Doing what up, little bro? Oh, is he okay? Is Tony okay? I just had a vet visit. Jay Fed, how you doing? Yes. Yes, peace be still. It can be worrisome. Yes, yes. It can, and then you always are wondering because, see, in the holidays, let me tell you something about all kind of addiction. There are the addicts who everybody know are completely addicted, and there are the addicts who people still sit and act like they don't have a problem. So, during the seasons of holidays, you have people getting drunk because they're depressed. So they're getting higher, drunker, everything because they're either depressed or it's because they celebrate. Get me? Because some of them, I only around this time of year I get so shit-faced I can't stand up. You should do nothing till you can't control your body. This is our temple, baby. This is the only thing we have. You give birth to kids, you don't own them. You don't control them. This you control. See this? See I'm moving this with my brain, my leg? Yeah, you see that? I control this. So we gotta learn each one, teach one, each one gotta love their temple. But see, during this time, like I said, people are, oh my goodness, it's people, the every dealer in town got a deal. Oh my goodness, they got a 2 for 1, a 3 for 5, a pull up, get it today, pay tomorrow. They got all kind of sales going on. Oh, the liquor store got 2/5 for $1. They don't really have that, but y'all know what I'm saying. So everything pumped up. Pumped up. Everything pumped up. We sitting here arguing about who said what when they said it, because they said it, why they said it when they did it, but if they should be better. And while we doing that, they are flooding our nation. This bigger than this is your mind on brains on drugs epidemic. Like, it's bad. It is bad out here. They wiping us out left and right. We sitting here just scoopity dooping and boopity bopping about nothing. Y'all know what deflection is? Deflection is, it could be something serious. So, for example, the day that we lost Kobe Bryant and his daughter, may every person in that plane rest in peace. What a tragedy. But while it was going on, our country was being hit with a big thing that was going to turn into a pandemic for us. And they were strolling that across the bottom of the screen, but we were so here. When these should have both been top stories. They should have both been cutting into it. Like, hold on, Kobe, we got to cut into your story for a minute. And some will say, well, I'd rather hear about Kobe. Well, let me tell you something. Really, all you're doing is dragging me the same sad story over and over again and making it worse. But you've told me the outcome. You've given me a blow-by-blow on everybody on the plane. I'm even more sad. But, Hunty, they're about to hit my country with something that's about to wipe out hundreds of thousands of people. It's people homeless now because of it. It's people sick and still... I can't. But that's what we do. So while we sitting here arguing about who said what 2 years ago, who did what 3 years ago, who is a racist, who not, I mean, we be knowing the answers to half this stuff. But while we sitting there arguing those little points, the nation around us is crumbling. The fentanyl pandemic and epidemic, whatever you want to call it, that is going on right now is so big that even the most innocent family is going to somehow have some kind of effect from it. And we sitting here, scooby boop boop bop rock bop bop. The people going hungry in this country is so big that somebody's gonna know somebody who's not eating today. But we gonna be sitting around here scooby bop 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 rock bop bop. People are taking their lives like they ordering food at the McDonald's drive-thru. We still sitting here scoopity boop bop 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 bop. Not I, says me, because you know who I'm responsible for? Same person who, like I told you, I'm making move this right now. Me. I can't tell you what you're gonna do for 2023. I can tell you what I'm gonna do. Oh, okay. Okay, she's very good. And lots of people self-medicate trauma. They self-medicate mental health. Their mental health. So many people self-medicate their physical health. So, it's so much. Somebody woke up this morning so sad from yesterday they had a dream. Somebody not even sleep from yesterday today because they're binging. And see, y'all like to make jokes on here about people binging because they up all night on the thing. Well, first of all, we see drug addicts on here and y'all don't confront that. But most people, when they binging, got better things to do than sit still and hold a conversation with you for hours. I've been around people who were binging in real life and they did not sit down with you for no hours just to hold no not period. Y'all need to stop. Especially when we're in a country where overdosing goes on. I'm just making up stats right here, but I can make it up, and if you go look it up, it won't be. It's probably every 7 minutes, because I know that S is every few minutes, so I know the numbers of ODs has to be up there. Come on, y'all, somebody can, grow the whole fuck up, like for real. I've even come to the place where I know so many times I'm gonna have to say that word flat out. I don't want to substitute word. I don't want to make up a word. I don't want to pretend it's another word I want to use. But it's real life out here. Like, it's real life. And no, we ain't got to sit here and just dwell into the misery of what makes up the... No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, realistically, like, if we went into a chat and it was a bunch of people, 16 through 20, y'all, for real, we went into a chat, forget it, we gonna say 13 through 20. Because we all know in real life, 13-year-olds be kicking with 16, 17, 18-year-olds. So we gonna say 13 through 20. We went into a chat right now and it was a bunch of shorties, and there was a shorty up on. I'm gonna be the shorty on the platform. I'm talking. There was people in the chat. Hey, go take your life. I hate your guts. Hold on, did you see that such and such is talking about your mama right now that died? And you did. Come on, we be in that chat saying y'all are wrong. I'm reporting this. This ain't right. But we'll sit in front of them same shorties and show them that we do it. We good with it. We good with it. It's good. You know, they say it's all fun till the rabbit got the gun. You know what I'm saying? It's all fun till one day your shorty is sitting in there and you hear them screaming at the computer, and you go in there and you read where people are sending them messages about their life, where people are sending them pictures of the outside of your crib, where people are saying, you know, that's when we gonna say, oh, wait a minute, hold up. You know what I mean? We gotta think about it like, damn, on some real shit. But I ain't gonna tell you, like, here's some real shit. Even that is my opinion. The whole thing, Terry Lynn, if she rode past that girl's house, she was being real nice. One, they live in the same neighborhood, so nobody on no damn street. You rode past, you was being real nice, because on some real shit, Lily, you came to my crib and did that. I would have recorded was I beat your ass. That's what I would have recorded. I'd have recorded me beating your ass. And I wouldn't have gave a damn if you played it to the feds, the mofo police. I'd have recorded me beating your ass. I'd have pulled up on your shit, had a cameraman. I mean, I would have been like Queen Toast. I'd have had a tripod and shit. I'd have been standing up. I'd have talked to you first. I'd have made sure you knew that this was because you came and invaded my whole space. And I'm going to invade your motherfucking face. I'd have came up, I'd have jaw-jacked you, your hubby, your cousin, your dog, your neighbors. I'd have came through that. Man, the people I know would have came through. It wouldn't have been a year later. It'd have been like 15 minutes after you posted me. You would have been still sitting on Yates Live when I kicked in your door. I promise you that. I'd have came, man, come up in my crib and act a fool like that. Anybody, I'll invite you over so you can start a camera and make a video. While you making that video, I'm be stomping your ass because you came up and, you see this? This is my safe haven. You come in my safe haven and you bring in the devil, then you gonna meet his daughter. You gonna meet his daughter. I will become Lucifer's child. Oh my goodness, girl. She was being nice. The fact that she ain't sat every day and talked about you, she been real nice. She been real nice. She been real nice. Cause I would have came like came by me love. I'd have came throwing bags of dog shit all at your front door on camera. On camera. I'd have whoopsh, whoopsh, whoopsh. I just had Nino dropping shit and just putting it in bags and flinging it at your door. Why? On camera. I would have did a live for 20 hours straight right in front of your crib. On your porch. I'd been sitting on your porch like I sat on Martin Luther King's porch when I was in Georgia. I'd been sitting on the porch. Posted. Making phone calls, doing FaceTimes and shit with people. I just say, hey, what up, bro? That'd have been me. And all your friends that would have thought it was okay, I'd have been telling them I'd pull up on your shit too. Shut up. Shut up. Don't you ever encourage no shit. Only way I'm going to tell y'all something okay is if I'm willing to do it, or you know what I'm saying? So if I'm saying to you, oh yeah, I don't know why they be so mad at you, I'd be lying. You came up in somebody's house and so much as, I don't care what it is you did. If it's disrespectful, let me tell y'all, if I got into it with somebody in somebody's house, I tell them, I'm not going to disrespect their house like that. And they ain't even got to be my best friend. So if you come up in my house and disrespect me, you going to get dragged in my house. In my house. Because when I think about the peace being gone, I'm going to be thinking about how I dragged you all up through it. And then I'm be mad because now I got to sit like Malcolm X at the front door because now you done brought this kind of energy into my home. Girl, I'd have been in your ass like a wedgie. I'd have been all in your glamour. Heidi, she would have been on John's channel, right? Talking about it, and I'd be like, wait, is that my living room? Bitch, is that? And I'd have been pulling. I swear I'd have been pulling up playing Tupac. They claim that I'm violent just cause I refuse to be silent. These hypocrites are having fits cause I'm not buying it, defying it. I swear I pulled dead up on you. I'd have pulled up playing Get Money. I promise I would have pulled up playing What's Beef. Beef is when you need to get to go to sleep. I'd have pulled up Johnny would have been in the background like, wait a minute, I hear Biggie. Girl, you gonna get my video snatched down. Get that music off. And she'd have been saying, oh shit, that's Danny pulling up outside. I'd have been put with my live rolling. I've been saying on my channel, hey y'all, I promise y'all I'm about to go to jail. And don't nobody try to buy me out. I don't need bond. I don't need commissary. What I need to do is put my fist down this mofo's throat. I'd have broke your fingers. The same fingers you held that phone with, I'd have broke your fingers. I'd have broke them, then stomped on them. I'd have told my partners to hold your hand on the ground while I stomped on them with Timberlands. I probably have broke your whole hand. I'd have broke your whole hand. I'd have broke your whole hand. I would have punched you from under your chin to make sure you chipped your teeth together. I promise you. I promise you. And they say violence ain't the answer. It ain't. It ain't. But when you violate me, violence is gonna come. Oh, hunty. And I hope if I violate you like that, you do the same thing. Honey, if I go up in your house, start recording, break my fingers. Break my fingers. Do you know in some countries, if you steal something, they'll cut your hand out? And you know why they do that? So the rest of the people will know. So you come up in my house, do something, I'm gonna make a message for the rest of the world. You gonna be the message. You gonna be the man. Let me catch you in the grocery store. I catch you up in a Kroger's, a Piggly Wiggly, anywhere. Let me catch you up in the stuff. Let me catch you in Church's Chicken. Let me catch you at McDonald's in the drive-thru. You better be asking them for their CPR kit, because I'm coming around that thing. I'm like, oh, bring out the defibrillators, because I'm about to stop. Everywhere we saw each other, I'd take you down. I promise you. And the only arsenal I be using is my fist. I'll beat your, I'll beat the, man, you tried the right one. Cause and then we live in the same, man, I'd been at your crib. I'd have been at your crib. I'd have met you at the stop sign. You know what I'm saying? I'd have met you at the stop sign. For real. And if you ever showed up to my crib again, I'd meet you with the coroner. Cause they come pick you up. I promise you. If you put it up at the driveway, if you showed up at my driveway, JP, what you talking about? I just caught the end of that. Always praying for my sister and me, love. Always sending love. Always. Oh, wow. That's a blessing, JP. That's a blessing. That's right. Meet me in the church park. See, you might want to meet me in the church parking lot, because it could be some prayers. You might need some prayers. You know what I'm saying? After this, I might need prayers after this. You know what I'm saying? Who knows how it's gonna go? But let me tell y'all one thing about a real fighter. You know that I didn't come in to win. I came in to prove a point that if you ever disrespect me like this, I'm coming to meet you right at the front door. Right where you said it. So as soon as you did that, I didn't go home, call 5 people, tell you how disrespect. No, Hunty, I addressed that shit right there. I don't have time to wait. I'm like, high five. I can't wait another minute. You know what I mean? I can't wait another minute. Please, please, please. Lily was so spooked at Terry Lynn. She went to John Yates and them to tell, come on, you went to her enemies. So that wasn't spooked. That was called clout chasing 101, honey. That was clout chasing. But not only was that clout chasing, that was also called get your ass kicked shit. That's the kind of stuff that'll get your ass kicked. So the fact that Terry Lynn has not laid hands on you, that means that she's a blessing. You blessed. You blessed. So you should really zip your lips. Well, you can't do that. But zip your lips and let that go, sweetie. Like, you should call that a night, and I'm going to stand on that. Lily's trash. Lily's trash. And there's no way she should be talking about anybody in any kind of addiction on anywhere. Period. And anybody sitting with her talking about somebody in addiction while she is fully addicted to something, there's something wrong with them too. It's something wrong with them too. And all the people that's co-signing for Lily, I bet my bottom dollar, y'all, I could stand on it. I bet if Lily came up in they shit, they wouldn't hesitate to be saying what I'm saying or doing worse. So please stop sitting here acting like if Lily came up into your house and did the same thing, y'all would be sitting here acting like, oh, you know, Lily's just being Lily. Lily's just being Lily. But Lily's one of my favorite flowers. I ain't even gonna lie. But Lily, you're trash. You're trash. Super duper trash. Super duper trash. And I'm not saying that for likes of nothing. I'm saying it because that's what I think. That's what I think. I think when it comes to cloud chasing, your cloud chasing was so disrespectful that it's not even worthy of talking about over and over again. You're trash. You're trash. You trash. You trash. And even if I didn't know Terry Lynn, if I knew where you lived, I'd have pulled up on you. Shit, how about that? If I lived in your city and you would have did that, I'd be like, I don't even know this girl. Who is Terry Lynn? But honey, let me go pull up on this bitch, because this bitch crazy. Okay, so she don't go up in nobody else's crib. She might end up in my crib one day, honey. Get up out of here. Up out of here. Trash. If you did that on or off YouTube, that'd be trash. That's trash. You trash. Anyway, that's enough. We done take out the papers in the trash. So when we take it out, we gotta let it go. Take out the papers and the trash. Every time we throw away one of these trashy people, just think of that song playing in your head. Take out the papers and the trash. Taya, how you doing, Sue? That's right, trash. Trash. Nirvana, I am chilling. We lost somebody close to us today, so I'm chilling. I'm going to see my granddaughter. But I'm laughing, I'm loving, I'm chilling, I'm enjoying life. Yakety yak. Don't talk back. Yeah, every time y'all think about every time one of these goofies, these people on here do something, just think about it. When we talk about them, we dismiss them, just start sending it out. Take out the papers and the trash. Thanks, Nevada says. Oh yeah. Yeah, and then Lily, like I said, so if we start with the Terry Lynn, somebody should have, if they would have gave you some act right then, you probably wouldn't be doing what you did to Jules. Then you're doing what you did to Jules. And first of all, here's what I'm going to tell y'all, real talk. If people don't come looking for you, don't go looking to interview them. Because what are you asking them? Like, you went and got dude's sister to ask him about Jules and him. She can't speak. So first of all, she wouldn't even be a credible witness if this was a trial. So, like, why are we using this like you gave me the biggest, person in the world to give information? And then secondly, I'm like, where's his sister cut from? Because my family would have either been trying to check you, find out who you lived, because they would have came for you. My people would have been, oh yeah, we doing this interview. How about you go and do this? And they would have been running any number you gave them. If they didn't come back to real addresses that they could drop, because we state to state, Booney. If they couldn't have found them to real addresses, they would have did nothing with you, and they would have known you was on some snaky shit. So if you was giving them any kind of Nextel numbers, any of that type of stuff, they'd be like, who is this goofy? Who is this goofy? Then if y'all would be like, come bring me on my goofy ass channel, and I got a whole bunch of other goofies out here asking me a bunch of goofy ass questions. Because if y'all really thought Jules was about a life of crime, y'all would know that she got people that will touch y'all ass for bringing up their shit. That's how I said y'all living like a lame, like in real life. Y'all gonna, don't worry, one day y'all gonna wake up the beast. And when y'all do, y'all gonna be sitting around praying, crying, violins going, people about to take their life. It's gonna go there. And I'm be saying, what did you think was going to happen when you kept digging into people? Then people say, oh, well, it's like this because you interviewed this person, Like I said, if people are out asking to tell their story, it's probably because you had their name in their mouth. But if you had to go out and find people, and you finding the mailman who's delivering my mail in the 80s, and you going to have him come do an interview about me and my life, you really reaching. Because if you could get some pull, you could get me. Can't nobody tell you about me but me. So if you really want to know about Glenwood, the motherfucker you should have been interviewing was him. But you didn't. You know why? Because he probably would have been checking y'all, and none of it would have went with those lies and stories you were trying to tell. Like I said, if you would have told Glenwood's sister, hey, I've been talking about your brother like trash my damn self, I would have said, damn, at least you being a G. You wasn't even being a G. You was putting your words on her. And then when you was seeing that those words affected, like, man, she said this, and this about your brother. And if it affected her, then you thought, damn, what would she think if I said it? I don't know, because I didn't watch the interview. Because let me tell you something. I never watched the interview with Maria's sister, because I'm a twin, and I don't fucking play like that. Never watched it. So whether I like you, love you, don't give a fuck about you, never watched it. Never watched the interview on C Was X. Never gave a fuck. Never cared. Never cared. Never cared. I'd have cared more if they was interviewing her boyfriend and she was laying down with, now slurping on now. I'd care about that more than I will, but still never watched it. Damn show. Never watched. Glenwood's Family. Come up on them. And then I wanted to tell Glenwood's Family if I could have said something to him, run, because some of these mofos is racist. Lily run with one of the biggest clan members over here on this sector. And you sitting here on this interview with these racists? Oh, okay. Tune in. They're going to drop the N-word sometime within a week. Don't worry. It'll be, if it ain't them, it'll be one of their homies. It'll be in their text messages. You know how they get down. You know how they get down. Somebody go tell them that. Go run tell them that. No run. Then somebody, mama, daddy, kid be on the deathbed. Y'all be so invested. Okay, good. It lets me know if one of y'all passed. I need to go on and call and find out. I wouldn't even dare. Why would I want to find out? Because even if, like I said, if I hated your guts, it's somebody who loved you. Somebody loves somebody. I ain't lying. Ooh, Wanda's the good Wanda. Oh, Jesus. I thought it was the other one. I was like, girl, if you don't get your messy ass up out of here, I mean it. I mean it. That crazy Wanda come up in here, block her immediately. I want her nowhere in my kingdom. I want that messy nothing in my kingdom. Take that how you want to. Take that how you want to. I don't want her nowhere. Nowhere. She can be anybody else, and I can still show respect and say hello. I want her nowhere in here. I want her nowhere in here. Not able to speak up in here because she's messy. She messy. She messy boots. She not that messy good. She that messy bad. But that's my good Wanda right there. Yeah, I never watched. That's why I said some stuff I be like, I'm not interested. I don't give a damn. And you know what I don't like? I don't like snitches and people that go look for snitches. And a snitch is anybody that'll throw you under the bus for either something you did or something they know. And some of these people on here, they are reading you text messages, they snitches. Because they was involved in that text message with the person they snitching on, but now they telling us they part. Those are snitches. Those are the real definitions of snitches. A snitch is a mofo, go do some shit with you, but they will throw you under the bus to get them from, you know what I'm saying, off of them. That's what these people are, these rat-ass snitches. And the people like, oh, they talking rats like y'all some police. Please, we all know y'all to sing to the police. Look, Terry Lynn can make a joke about I sang and all this on that day when we was doing that breast stuff. Yeah, that's funny. Hey, go check my resume, because I ain't a singer. But some of y'all are clear you the road to sing. The police will ask you one question, y'all gonna sing. So I already know y'all on here sing. Y'all sing. Anybody who on here trying to tell me they whole crime resume, you lying. That's probably somebody else's, because you wouldn't. Because somebody go look back into that. How about I won't tell you I can show you? Come on, y'all, please. Please, these dry snitches around here. Yeah, they all fruitcakes. They all Cupid zirconians. You don't gotta go check their authenticity, because it's fake. It's fake. And I think some of these people, I swear, they the biggest lames. They the biggest goofies. And some of these people don't realize how much they making everybody else around them look goofy too. And I told my subscribers to go do this, and they did it. Dang. Was that that don't sound good. Why didn't your subscribers tell you to go do it? Shit, you that invested. Right, and it's all these YouTube crooked police on here. They the crooked YouTube police. You know what I'm saying? They the crooked cops. They the ones that got a spare gun tucked up in their shoe. They the ones that carry a pack around so they can plant it on you. They the ones that pulled you over because they looked over and saw you was just black. Get these crooked YouTube police, moral police. They ain't got no moral compass. Some of the ones on here who got the biggest moral compass being the most shit. Muzz is the final answer to a moral compass, and the bitch called somebody at the morgue. I thought you let dead dogs lie. I thought when it's over, we got a little respect. And like I said, people say, why you keep saying that? I'ma keep saying it. Till y'all realize that it's not about picking on somebody for saying that. It's about anybody housing that person or worshiping that person. It tells me more about them than it told me about her. Period. She's trash too. Take out the papers in the trash. Trash. She's trash. You trying to call they say that Jen was trying to call about Natalie. Take out the papers in the trash. You trash because you beat a whole man as he videotaped it, but he's still with you. That made you trash. You're trash because every terrible thing I've heard about your children and your man and your family and your life has come out your mouth. It came out your mouth. I have heard you lie on people. I have heard you, every time you fall out with somebody, you say that the reason you was lying for him is because you were standing by him. So now I believe nothing you say. I don't believe you when you standing by your man because you admit that you would lie for people. So you're lying. You're a liar. So we're going to take out the papers in the trash. It's 2023. 2023 is coming in. And yes, I hope y'all all still have channels. I hope you keep on moving and grooving and doing. But I hope that people really realize who you are. I hope they really do. I hope they really do. Because I realize who these people really are. Especially the ones who are okay in it. You that knee deep up in somebody butt acting like that, you can go out with them. Because when I'm taking out the papers in the trash, you the papers, they the trash. Take out the papers in the trash. I'm dropping all of them. Forget about it. Heidi, your live about to start in 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Heidi Black is on. Yes, they fake frugazes. They frugazes. They the type that'll be riding with you to something, like talking all this shit, man, I'm gonna do this, man. If somebody walk up, I'm gonna do this, and if anything happen, I'm gonna do this. And as soon as you get out the car and somebody say, hey, y'all was talking all that shit, and you be like, yeah, let's get him. You look over and that person be gone. You be like, where did they go? Where did they go? But then they'll be on the internet the next day telling them own story. Then we jumped up out the car. We was doing this and saying this. Hey, if you ever had a fight, and somebody can tell you everything that happened in the fight, they wasn't fighting. Because how was they fighting, but they know everything that happened? Y'all better remember that. So some of these people coming back and telling everything that happened, they not fighting, they just being nosy and they instigating. Watch out for them. See, you're not an instigator when I call you and say, hey, Heidi, blah, blah, blah happened. But then when we go to confront it, I'm standing right there with you. I wasn't instigating. I was letting you know what's going on so we could prepare. But if I tell you, Heidi, this, and then say, don't tell anyone I told you. Whatever you do, don't. He said, who's nobody weren't you. I had pushed the mute on accident. All right, y'all, hold on. He plugged my. It keeps muting me. I unplugged the mic. He unplugged the mic. It keeps muting me. I'm about to wrap it up anyway. Who knows what's going on? See what happens when he don't come into the bed and just sit on the computer? Then look at him, y'all. Then he gonna turn his back on me. Okay? He gonna turn his back on me. Yeah, y'all. I know I'm about to get. I'm gonna listen to Right, it kept muting because of the microphone. The microphone had came unplugged. He was sitting on the cord. Y'all know he got to do too much. Steven, hello, hello. Oh, I can't wait to go see my granddaughter today. So yeah, that's what I said. When I get off here, I'm gonna listen to Heidi. I'm going to take a shower, get dressed. I'm going to see her at 2:30, so I'm leaving about 1:30. And then I'm gonna just chill with her, hang out with her, exchange her gifts with her. That's it. Give her some hugs and some kisses. You know, that's what I'm on today. That's what I'm on. So I'm enjoying the blessing of life. You know what I mean? I'm not thinking about what isn't, and I'm enjoying what is. You know what I mean? That's why I say some people be on here, and I be listening at the disses that people do on each other. Half the time, people making up shit. Half the time they make, or they using shit that when they diss them, they dissing half the nation. They be like, oh, I think somebody has an addiction. Whether that be true or not true, it's many people who do. It's many people whose kids have addiction. Their fathers have addiction. Their mother had an addiction. Their uncle got an addiction. Their grandparents had an addiction. They had an addiction they damn self. So you insulting them because you keep on saying how, and I can't stand an addict and I hate him and I don't, even if you don't know somebody addict, so you are really dissing people. Yeah, so half of the stuff be fake. It be fake. And half of these people, they jaw jacking. They ain't gonna, you know what I mean? Y'all just talking. Then they'll say that it ain't real life. Man, if you calling me druggies and nothings and terrible mothers and pieces of shit, baby, that's as real life as it gets. You is working on my name like you really know me. Like, because if you really knew me, you know you better close your mouth. Like, if you really knew me, you know. Like, that's why y'all, I tell y'all, the way I show y'all I don't play that kind of shit, I can speak on whatever I want to speak on. And I can say opinions. I can say what I would do. But what I can't do, what I ain't gonna do, is sit up here and do nothing to y'all that I'm gonna play with you about. I ain't gonna play with your kids. If I don't like you, I don't. If I don't like you, I don't like you. And honestly, if I say I don't like you and fuck your kids, it just means I don't care enough to be talking about your kids. I don't like you. It's you, boo-boo. I don't care about your man. I don't give a damn. I don't care. I don't care what he look like, what he sound like, what he making. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. And even if you start, like I said, you start this, and my kid was Tyrone Biggums. And if you don't know who Tyrone Biggums is, go look up David Chappelle and go look up Tyrone Biggums. If my son was him, I wouldn't let you talk about him. I'd smack your teeth out your mouth. You disrespect mine. You could say what yours is without you won't. But you couldn't disrespect mine because I ain't going to disrespect yours. Because yours could be Tyrone Biggums. And I'd still be talking shit about you and still wouldn't talk about your Tyrone Biggums ass son. I wouldn't. It's just me. It's just me. I'm not gonna talk about your mama. I don't care if your mama was good or bad. I don't care. I don't care if they dead or alive. I'm not talking about your mama. Cause I do a 20-piece dinner with my feet kicked up for mine. And if you don't know what a 20-piece dinner is, it's 20 years in the joint. I do it with my feet kicked up. Yeah, she was a wrecking ball last night. She was on for fire. Whoa, 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 Wanda's on fire. She definitely should be in the Cloud Chaser Awards. And I'm talking about my Cloud Chasing Awards. I told y'all I was going to do it, and we in the last week. So if you think I'm not, that's why today we taking out the papers and the trash. Heidi's live, y'all, so let's go on up over there, because that's what we stopped before we came in early, so we go on up over there and show some love. So let's get on up over there, give our sister some love. Okay, y'all, okay. But I love y'all. Thanks for coming in this morning. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being here with me, and loving and sending prayers out. Please, please, please. Send out love and prayers to everyone who's lost someone today. Yesterday. The day before. To everyone in loss and in pain. We in the last week, though, y'all. We about to get into some old funny shit. I will be back live today, and every time we get up on in here, we gonna have another song that describes how in 2023, even when they doing it, even if we watch it, even if we see it, honey, we already know. Oh, I am watching a comedy. We are watching a comedy, honey. Don't get too invested. Don't get too invested. We gonna pull out. We gonna pull out. We definitely are. So let's get over here, and because this Love After Lockup was good, I got a lot to say about it my damn self. So let's get on up over here and watch Heidi support our sister, because that's what we all doing. We supporting on each other. Subscribe. We a chain of change, y'all. We gonna really show it come 2023. So I love you guys, and I will see you all over there at Heidi's. And if I don't see you there, I'll see you back here later on. Thank you, my sisters, Tina. Thank you, my sister Susan. Thank you, Mama Mary. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. I'm grateful for you. And I'll catch y'all later. Bye, everybody. Well, that made me want to sing. Everybody. I'm always throwing a song in, y'all. I gotta give me some business. And Nino said, see y'all later. He said, he'll see y'all over at Heidi's. Where's he at? There you go. Could y'all see him? He said, he'll see y'all over at Heidi's. He'll catch y'all on that side of town. He ain't shit. Love y'all. J Fid, love ya. See ya.